Alrighty, so back out here to work on leveling out for the shop. So after the dozer and everything, I got the yard reseeded, put in-ground sprinklers in, and that's growing good. But finally got more rock out here to finish leveling this out. This back corner over here was still low. I need to push some off the sides and the back. So 14 truckloads of pit run. Time to start pushing it around. Got the neighbor's tractor over here. He's gonna let me borrow a 55 horse tractor, Coyote. So figure this thing out and start pushing this around and see where we end up. Well, this tractor does pretty good. Got one pile pushed out here, fairly decent. I'll have to push some of these bigger rocks, but I'm more worried about just getting everything kind of pushed out for now to see where I end up, because I may end up having to get more fill. Hopefully not. I hope this is enough, but it took me about 15 minutes to push that pile out, which isn't too bad. It's just hard to move because it's big rock, but we'll keep trucking away here, keep moving all these piles, see where we end up. Well, almost done with spreading all this gravel out. Well, gravel. It's pit run, so it's anything from little boulders to clear down to fines. So just about done with that. And then I have more gravel showing up next week, and I can finish leveling this all out and get ready for concrete. But this is last little pile I got over here, so we'll finish getting it spread out, and then I'll be all ready to get the finer gravel to show up next week, and then hopefully I can start getting forms ready and pour concrete here soon. Well, I got all that pit run spread out. Definitely gonna still have some grading to do. It's lower towards me where the front of the building's gonna be. Gonna get a laser level out here and shoot grade, try to figure out what all I need to do as far as bringing it up. They're gonna be dumping 4 loads, 1.25 inch minus on Monday. It's currently Friday night after work. It took me a couple nights after work to get all this spread out, so we'll see where we end up with grade pins and all that. We'll get it string lined and set up, and then I can kind of figure it out. And then when we get the gravel in, I'll put more gravel in on top, kind of help finish spreading it out. And then in between where the front of the shop's gonna be and over here towards the house, I'll definitely have to bring in more. I'll probably do like a 8 inch minus or maybe a 3 inch minus, and fill in some more over here to kind of help bring this up in between the shop and the rest of the driveway over here. Alrighty, well, we got another 12 truckloads of 3 inch minus here. Got to bring up this uphill side. It has to come up another like 18, 20 inches. And then the downhill side was about 10 inches low to begin with. So we got to come up about 20, whatever the math would be there. I don't know, it's been a long day. But anyways, got to keep working here using Dad's Kubota. Need to come up a little bit more than this in the front here, and then somewhere around that in the back to make it work, I think. So just filling it in. Gonna try to get these 12 loads spread out here tonight, and then I might run out of time. Sun's getting kind of low, and it's hard to see once it gets dark to do this. So see how far we get tonight, and then kind of go from there. Probably gonna end up having to bring in some more to get this area to where we can get ready for concrete. It's getting close. But gotta just go a little bit further. Well, a couple days have gone by. Time to get back on spreading out these other 9 loads. Well, almost 10 loads here. Finished spreading them out. Gotta kind of keep piling it up. So, gonna get back onto that. Let the dog run around out here. Scout. Hi, buddy. Hopefully this is the last load that's getting dumped right now. A couple loads of 3/4 minus over there, and been moving around 3-inch minus all day, so hopefully this is the last load I need to be able to get this pad done to get concrete going. I think it will be. Well, it's been a while since I've given you guys an update, but here I am doing forms. I'm using some OSB to help sheet in where I dug with the mini excavator. I don't know if I even took any video of that. I've just been trying to get this done. We're running up on winter time, you know, it's coming soon. We're into fall now, and I'm trying to get this done. So what I'm doing here is, well, first, right now, checking out this awesome sunset we got going on. And currently been working on digging this trench out, putting in 2 feet of OSB down in here, and then filling in on the back side to help support it. So then that way when all the concrete's pushing up against this, it doesn't go anywhere. I had to do these braces here to try to help hold it in place as well, just for all the extra weight of the rock on the backside. So that's what we're doing. Those are the 2 rolls of mesh. I have a whole bunch more rebar on the trailer behind my pickup. You can't really see it right now, but I'm gonna be running rebar and mesh in the floor. My plans call for mesh, but I have a guy that had a bunch of 3/8 rebar that he was willing to give me, and we'll do some trade work once I get the shop done. So yeah, thanks to Sean for that. And then we got all this other rebar. This is all 1/2-inch rebar that I had to buy to do these footings with. So we'll, well, I guess it's not really a footing, it'd be like the foundation wall kind of. This is gonna be a mono pour, so it'll all get done at the same time. So a lot of extra work right now trying to get all this set up and racing the clock against winter. So I'm hoping I can get this slab poured here within the next week or 2, and then that would put me right in the middle of October to be trying to get concrete poured. So hopefully we can get that done before snow's flying. But man, it sure is a nice night out here to be working. So we'll keep going here for a little bit. Well, it's officially all done, ready to pour. He came out, the concrete guy came out and put his grade stakes in. So it's all set up, ready to go. All the rebar's done and all that. All the forms are braced up good. These braces that we put in on the inside, those will get knocked out after the trench gets filled up. So Got the conduit in over there to run power and water and everything through, so we should be all good to go. We're scheduled to pour Thursday morning, so I will see you guys Thursday morning once we start pouring. But this is what we ended up with. This was a long time. I mean, 2 full weekends of doing forms and rebar and all that. So a lot to help. And thanks to everybody that helped get this far so we can get it poured. Finally getting it poured. Today's the day, about 7 a.m. Got everything set up. They're getting the first truck pumped in here. We're good to go. Getting her poured in, looking pretty good. Well, the day is finally here. Concrete's done. They left a few hours ago. Concrete's nice and hardened up. They put a good sealer on it. So yeah, should be all good to go here. We put Wesley's footprint in over here in a date, so yeah, should be all good to go. We'll give this a few days to get set up good. They're gonna come back in the morning, do some saw cuts, and after a couple days we'll pull these forms off and get started laying the building out and start building all the trusses and everything. But turned out really good. Super happy with what we got so far. I'm gonna have to definitely gonna have to fill in some more around the backside here. I gotta have a little more backfill than that. So once forms and all the stakes come out, I can get some more fill in here, and after a couple weeks I can week or so I can start driving on the slab enough to be able to get dirt and stuff hauled over there. So he told me give it at least a week before I drive anything on it that weighs too much. So yeah, we'll see what we get here and keep building away. I'm super excited. This is where we're at, and we'll probably be ending some video here. I don't know how much I'm gonna have. I've been kind of just stacking a bunch of videos up. I gotta get it all put together. So thanks for watching these videos, guys. Really appreciate it. Soon enough we'll have the shop up and going, and I can be back to the regularly scheduled programs. We'll probably get back on the mower, get that thing done. I've got some big projects, or I guess I got some big builds in the future that I want to get done. I've been piling parts up and stuff to get this stuff done. So once we get back to building, we'll be pumping out some good videos hopefully for you. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.